everybody. So today I'm talking about my most anticipated films of 2017. This is very exciting, and hopefully this year, this upcoming year, the major blockbuster films won't be as disappointing as they were in 2016. And I don't know about all the great indies that we'll get, and this is my first year going to Sundance, and so I probably will end up loving a lot of indies, which is awesome, but I don't know about them yet so they can't really be on this list. But let's talk about the films that did make the list, and I have some honorable mentions. I have Cars 3, My Little Pony movie, Blade Runner 2049, Logan, and Alien Covenant. And some of those, Alien Covenant, Logan, and Blade Runner on my honorable mentions, because I'm not really 100% sure if I'm going to be able to see them, depending on the harshness of the R-rated content. I'll make that call when I read more about them and decide. But the trailers and other ideas and stuff look intriguing, so that's where they are, and why they are honorable mentions. So let me talk about my 15 most anticipated films from 2017. At number 15, I have Wonder Woman. I am extremely cautious about this one. I don't know, some of the stuff that the director has tweeted have made me concerned. She loved Suicide Squad, which makes me really concerned if she couldn't see the problems in that movie. And the DC has just continued to let me down. So, but I really want a good female superhero movie, but I don't know. I'm just not very confident in it, but enough to get number 15. Number 14 is Kong Skull Island. This looks like a really good cast, really good, special effects. It looks like it looks like it'll be a lot of fun, and it looks like it's well shot and they're taking it seriously, and so I'm excited for it. I think it looks like a good movie. Number 13 on my list is The Zookeeper's Wife. This looks like a really intriguing story. I mean to read the book. Maybe I'll start that in January. And Jessica Chastain's in it. She's a great actress, and it's a Holocaust story, or it's a World War II story. It looks like it has a lot of tension and will be something that I will be interested in seeing. At number 12, I have Loving Vincent. This is an indie animated film that they did every single frame. 65,000 frames is actual painted oil on canvas, which I've never heard of before. And so I'm very, very intrigued to see what they do with that unique approach. Number 11 on my list is Spider-Man Homecoming. It just missed the top 10. The only reason is because I'm not 100% sold on the villain. It looked a little cheesy to me, the outfit, the special effects, everything, and I don't know. But I thought it looked charming, really fun trailer. I'm hopeful, very, very hopeful that it'll be good. Number 10, I maybe have an unusual one on this list. I have Born in China. This is the Disney nature documentary film about these pandas in China, and I love the Disney nature film. I think they've consistently just been very good. There hasn't been one that I think has been horrible, and it's just beautiful to watch these animals, and they construct kind of a narrative to make it interesting to watch. And the best one were chimpanzee, and the one about the crimson on the crimson one about the flamingos. That one ripped my heart out. The only one I haven't really liked was the one about the bugs. That one wasn't my favorite, but the rest I love. Number 9, I have Thor Ragnarok. I'm mostly excited for this because I loved the Thor where I was during Civil War thing. That was hilarious, and I love the director, Taika Waititi. I love his other 2 films were so funny, and so I'm really, really expecting to laugh a lot at this film. And I really like both Mark Ruffalo as Hulk, and I love Chris Hemsworth as Thor, and so Tom Hiddleston's back. It's just going to be super fun. I'm very looking forward to it. Number 8, I have a movie we don't really know a ton about, except for it has this humongous cast. It's The Murder on the Orient Express. It's a it's a Agatha Christie book. I really like sort of the characters. I think it sounds like a fun, old-fashioned kind of mystery. Kind of 7 on my list is Paddington 2. I love the first Paddington. I think it is one of the best family films of the last 10 years. Like, I love it. It's charming. It's sweet. It has such heart. The special effects are flawless, and they've got the whole team back, so I'm really hopeful that this will be good. There's lots of books, Paddington, so there's lots to go off of, and so hopefully it will be a sequel that will live up to its predecessor. Number six for me is from Christopher Nolan. It's Dunkirk. This is his World War II film. I really liked the trailer. I'm very intrigued. Hopefully it'll be as good, if not better, than Hacksaw Ridge, but that's a pretty high bar to be set. But I'm excited to see what Christopher Nolan does with a war film. It'll be cool. 5, I have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I loved this trailer so much. I thought it was so funny, so charming, and I love the first movie, so I'm on board. 4, I have the Lego Batman movie. There's not a ton to hold on to in 2017 for animated films, but this is one that I am actually looking forward to. Trailers I thought have been hilarious. I loved the Lego movie. I thought it was so funny and so brilliant and so visually interesting. And so I'm very excited to see what they do with Batman. And I'm not that big a Batman fan, so I'm really excited to see somebody kind of make fun of Batman for once, because people take it so seriously. Number 3 for me is Coco. This is the Pixar musical, Day of the Dead. I love what I'm seeing so far. I love the cast. It looks great. And it's Pixar and it's an original story. Sign me up. My second most anticipated of 2017 might surprise you a little bit, but it is Star Wars Episode 8. You might have thought this would be in my top spot. I have to admit, having been disappointed by Rogue One has sort of made me sort of temper my excitement a little bit for Episode 8. I don't know, just to sort of prepare myself, because I'm not going to like all of these Star Wars movies. That's okay. But anyway, I am very excited to see, because I love The Force Awakens, so I'm very excited to see what happens with Rey and Finn and the whole group and the whole story, and especially now with the passing of Carrie Fisher. I'm really excited to see her last role and to see how they deal with that. And my number 1 pick I've been waiting a year longer for than Star Wars Episode 8, and it is War of the Planet of the Apes. I think both of these movies have been practically perfect. I loved the last one. It was in my top 3 of that year. And in fact, I think it was my second favorite film of 2014. It was just so moving and so beautiful, and I find it just gets richer and more meaningful with each viewing, and I found that to be the case with both of them. And I think if it does, then this will be one of my favorite trilogies ever. That's my top 15 most anticipated for 2017. What do you think of my list? Where are you at on these films? What are you looking forward to that I maybe didn't mention? I didn't mention Beauty and the Beast because, to be honest, I'm kind of dreading it. And I didn't mention Justice League because I have no hope for that at all. And yeah, so what else did I miss? I think that Smurfs Lost Village could maybe surprise me. I'm trying to be optimistic about that. There's also The Breadwinner, which I'm very much looking forward to. I am not sure when it's going to be released, but this girl in Afghanistan who has to start supporting her family. And so I'm very interested. She becomes the breadwinner of her family. And so that looks really good too. So let me know what you think. And thanks so much. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you later.